Okay, we're here. Started about 45 minutes ago, and I'm at the top of Williams Pulpit on the Bartram Trail. Starts at the trailhead at Wallace Branch, just outside of Franklin, North Carolina. It's a mile walk up, and about 1,000 feet in elevation change. You can see behind me, those are the northern Nantahala Mountains towards the Smokies. And if I turn around here, that's the southern Nantahala Mountains towards Albert Mountain. So I'm going to give you an idea of what it's like to step out onto Williams Pulpit, which is a rock face at the top of the mountain. So I'm going to turn this around. Pardon my hand. So here you go. This is the view from Williams Pulpit as you walk out onto it. And I'll try not to slip and fall here in the leaf litter. Oh, I don't know if you can see this from here, but there's snow over in the mountains by Winding Stair Gap. That's straight ahead of you, right there. We'll get out here, I'll point to some of the different places here on Williams Pulpit that you can see from Williams Pulpit. This is Williams Pulpit. I've read that it was named after a local preacher many years ago whose name happened to be William, and he used to like to come up here. Some say he used to preach up here. I don't know. Maybe it'd make a good place for a church sermon, but I don't know how many people you'd get to walk up here. It's a pretty hardy walk. So that's the valley between the ridge that goes up to Wya Gap to our right, and Franklin would be to our left. Straight ahead, that's the Nantahala Mountains towards Albert Mountain, right here. You know, I don't know if you can see where I'm pointing or not. You even see my hand? Yeah, there's my hand. Right there, the highest peak up there, you can just barely see, or at least with my visible eye here, I can see the top of the fire tower at Albert Mountain. And that's where the Appalachian Trail crosses from the southern side of the Nantahala Range to the northern side. And the Appalachian Trail winds around through this area along here. Over there is Winding Stair Gap, where that bump is, and then you get a nice curve down. That's Winding Stair Gap, which carries you back up to the other side towards Seiler's Bald, and then over this direction, kind of hard to see with the trees, but over there's Wya Bald and Wya Tower. I'll just give you kind of an orientation. It's pretty up here. I like to come up here. It's quiet up here. Not many people make the walk all the way up to Williams Pulpit, since it is such a difficult hike. It gets pretty steep there towards the end, and that kind of scares some of the people off. I can't say that I don't blame them. Move around here, give you an idea. So the Bartram Trail is named after a naturalist by the name of Bartram, obviously, and he did a lot of work in this area as a naturalist many years ago, and so they dedicated this trail kind of like to him, because it's sort of like the path that he took when he was walking through these mountains. But it starts down in Georgia, I believe, and it winds its way up towards Highlands, North Carolina, and then from Highlands it makes its way into Franklin, North Carolina. It's not all trail. Some of it's either bicycle riding or canoe trip into Franklin, and then in Franklin you have to walk some roads towards Wallace Branch, and then you pick the trail back up at Wallace Branch. Then the trail continues on towards over to that direction. Up to Wya Bald, where it crosses the Appalachian Trail the first time, and then it heads down to Nantahala Lake, and then up to Wya Bald, where it crosses the Appalachian Trail again. It's a tough walk. It's very steep. There's a lot of what they call PUDs, pointless ups and downs, but it's rewarding. You get a lot of nice views. You get a lot of great exercise. Some places are drier than others, so you have to make sure you have plenty of water, or cache some water. Some people will do that. They'll stash some water ahead of them and then get it when they get there because it's kind of dry in some of these areas. Anyway, there you go. Williams Pulpit. Oh, and you want to see my height of my dog. There's Mr. Fido. He's kind of camera shy. He's a good dog. He likes to hike. You say hi, Fido? You say hi? Alright, I'm going to turn around and let you see the view again before I sign off. See you later.